and none of y'all can hear me. What up, y'all? It's your man SamAnt here. Viral Hip Hop News. I've been running my mouth, and none of y'all can hear me, but I hope you guys can hear me now as we are live on this beautiful Saturday evening. Got the Artist Spotlight with my good brother Juano. We're going to hear this brother's story, hear some good music, man, and have a good goddamn time this evening. But before we do, you already know the vibes. You already know how we do here on Viral Hip Hop News. All the family that is listening right now, do me a favor, drop them area codes as you come into the room. I like the family participation. I like y'all to be involved in the interview, like y'all to be involved with the chat. We got an independent artist by the name of Juano on the platform this evening. He has a dope YouTube platform himself. So we're going to get y'all acquainted with that. We're going to get y'all following. We're going to get y'all showing some love to this brother, and we're going to have a good time. If you are an artist, if you are an independent entrepreneur, and you like your product or your music promoted here on Viral Hip Hop News, hit me up, SamAnt at vhiphopnews.com. It is SamAnt at vhiphopnews.com. And also, I've been having a lot of people ask me how to donate to the platform. That is very, very much appreciated. You know, we don't ask for donations, super chats, and all that wild stuff, but a lot of people have been telling me you're a fool if you have people trying to donate to you and you don't let them know at least where they could drop some love. So if you want to drop some love to me, it is not necessary. I'm not asking for it, but it is appreciated. You can hit me up on my Cash App, Viral Hip Hop News. That is Viral Hip Hop News. We're about to get started with the show this evening. Got my brother Juano in the room right now. We're about to bring the brother on. What up, man?
What up, dog?
How you feeling?
Man, I'm good. And yourself? Sitting here
I'm
chilling.
feeling beautiful this evening, man. Definitely appreciate you coming on this evening, man. Appreciate you, you know what I mean, showing the platform some support and showing the platform some love and having
Oh,
some
I've been
faith.
working with y'all for a minute.
Oh, that's dope, man. Well, tell me
Yeah,
about it. Like
since y'all
when you
first
first start,
started.
like would you start with old guy when he was doing in the black media? Was you fucking with us with using them dirty ass lawn chairs? Like how
Man,
deep you
y'all
go
was
back?
like in a small room, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Where y'all had stickers all over all the equipment and shit. I felt that. I'm like, they ain't advertising for free for nobody.
Well, hell nah. Fuck that. Ain't playing no
Word,
games, man.
word.
But how you feeling, man? You want to know independent artist out of New York. You out of New York, right?
No, I'm out of Detroit.
Detroit. Word.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, big dog.
Oh, well, I'm out of Detroit. Was born in the Jeffries Projects, but grew up on 6 Mile. That New York stuff, I got people out there. From my former life, I just met people in other states. So when I decided I was going to rap, when you see me in these other states, it's like I am there or from there. That's a fact.
Word. So talk
That
about the
I didn't mean to mislead you with that, but this Detroit all day.
nah, you good, brother. And this is why we here, man. I want to learn about you. I want to learn about your culture and learn about where you from. And we gonna get a vibe on this afternoon, this
Oh,
evening,
yeah,
man.
we
So
going to get it in.
yes, sir. So talk about it, man. How was growing up in Detroit? How did Detroit kind of mold you into the person you are today? And how did the music influence you? Because there's a heavy influence in culture out in the Michigan area, in the Detroit area, that don't get a lot of credit that it deserves. So talk about it.
Totally understood that. Give me 1 second. I figured out a solution for something I'll be seeing on here.
Indeed. Well, while we got the brother Juano taking care of some technical
Yeah.
difficulties, why don't we play a little bit of this? Are you good? You good? You ready?
Oh yeah, no, we good. But
All right,
anyway,
cool.
like growing up in Detroit, I mean, what I come to notice is every city is a little bit different. It's how it relates to black life and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it was necessarily a special place, but what was special about it is my whole life I got to see black men in power. Black men running the city, black men running the police, black men owning the houses down up and down the street. When I was a kid, the liquor stores and the beer and wines, because they wouldn't get a black man liquor license back then. The beer
Yeah.
and wine stores was all owned by black men.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say that was the more special thing about growing up in Detroit. But my mom's had me young, and we was living in the Jeffries Projects. I don't know if you heard of those, but that's where YBI and they kind of originated at. So I
So
was like born in that era.
so you watched men just kind of have that independence that we talk about and we yearn for so much out here nowadays in this culture. You've seen men doing a thing, you've seen ownership, you've seen entrepreneurship at an early age. How did that motivate you and it kind of wanted to do for yourself? And along your journey, did you kind of fall along that mode or did you get into the workforce, and how was that?
Well, to be honest with you, That's a damn good question. In Detroit now, you got blue collar people that might be making six figures, even though
Right.
they oily and dirty. You know what I'm saying? You got
Word
a
up.
lot of skilled trades here. But they took a lot of plants, but we still got some. Shout out to Chrysler. They still hire a lot of people in Detroit. Got to give them they love. Ford as well. GM not so much. They moved it down to Texas and Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. So we can't cut that part out. So the option to do either was always there. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
truth be told, I was legitimate throughout my teens. I had my first job at like 13 at the Detroit golf course.
Mm.
I've been trying to have money in my pocket my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And
Word.
before that, I was selling candy. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And from there, I lied about my age. Got a job at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Was in there. I was 14 in their closing. So them
Hear
checks
you.
was cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
And
gonna
like
ask you, like,
throughout high
damn, how'd you get
school,
a job at? I was gonna ask you, how'd you get a job at 13, 14? I know in Jersey, you gotta get working papers and shit. Your mom gotta sign off. They don't let you get it before able to. Yeah, I got you.
yeah, but like I had this girl, my like high school girlfriend,
Mm.
cold with the penmanship,
Oh,
cold with the penmanship. You know what I'm saying? And my mom's was strict, but if I could legitimately show that I was somewhere, she wasn't gonna question too much. You
right.
feel me? You know, so
Right.
that was about. So for the most part, man, as long as I could, I kept it clean. I always knew people. I was always around. You know what I'm saying? I kept myself involved in the goings on. You know what I'm saying? But myself particularly, I didn't get involved till I had to be involved. I did some slight middlemaning because I
Right.
got good relationships with everybody. I would never take nothing out the middle, and that led me to the most important thing in life, which is relationships. So before I decided to even cross that fence, I had great relationships, which is hence it's seeming like I'm from New York when I'm in New York because I can move around New York like that. And that's no
Right.
disrespect to New Yorkers. That's all respect to them because they gave me the respect and love that I came off. Shout out to
Indeed.
CB, Brooklyn, and tatted by Bucks. So like when I go to these places, I actually, dig in with the people there. You know what I'm saying?
Word. That's what's up. Now, talk about the music. How long you been in the music game? How long you been in the rap game, the pen game? And when did the music start biting you? Like, who were the people that you kind of looked to as an influence that made you make you want to do it? And before that, early on, what were some of the people that you listened to from all genres?
Man, you got the questions.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Shit.
All hip
Are
hop
you
news,
ready?
goddamn.
He got the questions, man. I need some water. My
Do
number
your thing.
one music influence is Too Short,
Word.
flat out, Too
I
Short.
can hear that.
And then
I can hear that.
second, huh?
No, I said I can hear
Yeah,
that. I can hear that influence.
Too Short. And then second, Big Boy from Outkast. You know what I'm saying? My
Word.
favorite rapper, period, like package deal, because I feel like being a rapper is a package deal. That's the problem with some of these kids having, because they doing a character that's not part of their normal character to get on. You know what I'm saying? So like Easy E was my favorite rapper, period. His character, his real person, and it all came together with the voice, the action, along with the music. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So what I try to do is put together a package deal, something that I actually live up to every day in my real life. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You feel me?
So are you independent right now? Or are you currently in a deal or a situation? What's your status like in the industry right now?
Oh man, I'm independent as hell. That was
Dope.
good with me moving around like that. And I say I'm independent. I ain't even really got a manager. Now I got people that work with me and work for me. Well, hold on. It's a lot of people I knew that had talents and little and businesses. We're not gonna use the word little. So,
Word.
and what I did was I brought all of them together, and I'm the product. You feel me? So like I got these tees over on Plymouth. He want to make his own clothing line, but he do t-shirts for a living. He do great t-shirts, good turnaround, high quality, whatever you want, 3D shit. He do stuff I can't even explain to you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like his clothes is incorporated. He do my clothes. You know what I'm saying? I got like the lady that did the set. She's a set designer. You know what I'm saying? Now currently she do graphic designs, but she want to get involved in that. So it gives a chance for everybody I deal with to showcase what they do as I do what I do. You know what
What
I'm
gave you
saying?
What gave you the inspiration to kind of go along with that route? Because it's not the typical route, and it's not the route. It's not the popular route, I should say. It's not. It's the road
Oh,
less
it's the
traveled.
only way I work.
Word.
It's I'm typically taking the road less travel. You know, my mom's had me 14. They told her me and her wasn't gonna be shit. So I'm
Right.
playing with house money.
Word. Damn.
And we got here my way. You know, my mom's living in the burbs. I could pay her bills. You know what I'm saying? If I was to get signed, I don't need no upfront money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we gonna get it in, Sam.
Period. Point blank. Indeed, indeed. How's the independent music scene working for you in the Midwest? How much love are you receiving out there? Is it hard to kind of push records? Is it dope to get love in your city, or are you getting more love like outside of your city? Because I know with the podcast and things like that, even though we ride South Jersey to the death and always will, we see more support outside of New Jersey. We see support in Atlanta. We see support in Detroit. We see support in Chicago, Houston, LA.
I'm so
Not as much
glad you
in New
answered
Jersey.
that for me. I'm
Go
so
ahead, say that.
glad you answered that for me because I don't want to offend nobody, but like, I mean, that's pretty much how it is. You know what I'm saying? My people will come back and support me once they see I've made it somewhere. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I don't necessarily feel good about it, but I guess I couldn't have it no other way. I couldn't accept it no other way but how it really is. You know what I'm saying? But it
Word.
do hurt a little bit. Some of these people seen me winning for years. I was probably on my way to the feds. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to change my life around and to be doing this, and I didn't lose nothing from back then. That's why the money bags is here. I'm gonna show them how to represent what you did or do without indicting yourself. You
Word.
understand? I'm
Yeah.
gonna teach them because you're gonna get to see the me. Jay-Z is New York, you know what I'm saying? But I dealt in hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars, pills and coke. You understand? And was able to make it and navigate through that without me catching a felony and none of that. And really ain't none of my guys ever went down while they was working with me neither, because how things was operated. And when it got to a point where I saw like it being more important to show how much money that you have than you actually made, and that's when I started to back away. You know
I
what
was
I'm
gonna
saying?
ask
It
you.
cost me damn near everything I made to buy myself clean, but we here.
I was gonna ask you what was that breaking point for you to realize, you know what, this ain't it for me. This shit gonna lead me down two ways, and I don't want to go down either. I got to get out of it. Like, what was that breaking point for you?
Honestly, I guess I could tell this story. You know, we was probably doing about, and this was stuff get messed up at. People tell you how much they doing, but realistically, only about somewhere between 17 to 33% of that be profit. You
Right.
feel me? So I
Right.
just want to get that clear before I run this story down to you.
This
So
hypothetical
we was
story.
right. You know what I'm saying? This fabrication
Word.
of what might have made me quit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I leave from KY. Said person leaves from KY. We running at this time it's 30s. You know what I'm saying? Down there. Uh, Another load is on the way. Some of the homies was feeling so good, they invited some friends over to our low key spot in the suburbs. And Kentucky is very segregated. We were in the black suburb. Some of the homies had been bringing girls there that was not black, and that don't fly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got places in Kentucky where people live together, and you got places in Kentucky where people do not.
Mm.
And white or black, they see some of the other, they gonna cause suspicion. Now I want to teach you kids something. Now when they cause suspicion, how they was able to get a warrant is because they were dumping the blunt guts in the trash can. Now you should take all your D-boy trash, put it in a paper bag, throw it in a trash can that does not belong to you. That's what you
Word.
should do. But they were putting it in a trash can to the spot. And so when the police came to check it out, they checked the trash. They see all the blunt guts. That gives them probable cause. So by the time they get the warrant, they come back and serve the warrant. They see 8 more niggas in the house and 2 more cars with Detroit license plates. They follow them to the mall, check out them spinning, come back to the house. It wasn't supposed to be nothing in the house because what was supposed to be in the house was on the way. But just so have it, in the maze of inviting people over, some of them wanted to do their own thing. So it was some in the house. And it went from there. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes like everybody got bailed out, believe that. Nobody got left hanging, none of that type of stuff. Everybody got lawyers, the Detroit way all day. But situations like that and seeing that led me to believe that nobody is taking this job serious like I am. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was my career. It was my profession. It's what I did. The same way like when I go to work for the white man, when I put that uniform on, that's what I do. That's who I am in that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but they wasn't taking it like that. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it meant more to have money stashed and invested in this and that. You might have a guy make his first 10,000 and go spend it all at Somerset. And then when you with me and you making money like that, you're gonna keep spending it. But I know the rope-a-dope effect. You know what I'm saying? That's because you think it's on the comeback, but every now and again that tie break. And if you ain't got nothing to fall back on, you're gonna hate me. And that's the number one place where snitches come from. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be hard. You say what now?
No, my bad to cut you off. I was just envy and hate. I was just kind of rolling with you talking about.
Oh yeah. That's the number one place where snitches come from, because it's hard to sit in that jail cell and you done ran through 100 or 200 and you ain't got nothing, but your man who was going home every day and didn't get knocked, he's sitting on a half a ticket. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point, it don't really matter what he do for you. Most people gonna still feel cheated because they ain't being accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I see everybody calling each other snitches and rats. You know what I'm saying? Snitching is an action. A rat is an animal within itself. Motherfuckers be having rat behavior way before they snitch. You know what I'm saying, Sam? Like, your homie, y'all hit a lick. Y'all split 10,000, right? He go get a $20,000 car just to show you up. The girls come over. Your homie, your man's got your shoes on. The girl's feeling him. He got his shoes on. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker be a rat when they doing that, when they looking at your woman. It ain't just when they snitch. Because a rat eat through concrete. He'll gnaw his leg off and drag blood through your house. He don't care what the fuck you do. So people be rats long before they snitch. You know what I'm saying? Snitching is just a card in the game of the deck we play. You know what I'm saying? But a rat is a rat way before he snitch on you. I want y'all else to know that shit too, kids.
Powerful, man. I definitely appreciate the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And I hope people.
Oh, I got to spit straight down.
You know what I'm saying? I hope people in the game are listening. I know I don't got too many babies in here, but if I got any people that's in the game and they still in the game, please take heed to what we hearing right now, man, because you're hearing wisdom right now. We got to get to some goddamn music, though, because here on the
Artist Spotlight. Go ahead, man. So I'm going to cut this volume up on this so I can hear you later. What you going to play first for him?
You already know. I'm going to play your official video. You never gave me the name of your single.
Oh, man.
Watched it.
I'm glad you just
introduced this motherfucker before we get it rocking.
I'm glad you just said that. Yo, the name of that song was That Crack.
That Crack.
But my best friend Chico died a couple of days ago. So from here on out, oh no, it ain't no sad thing.
Yes, sir.
That's the first time I admitted he died, but he alive. He right here. I know exactly what he would have said. I know exactly what he wanted me to do. He been a little homie in me my whole relationship. And if he caught me crying or feeling bad, he'd say some real harsh words. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to feel bad for me, because I know he don't want that shit. He want me to ride. Word. So we ride. We gonna get it in. So it's not a video change the name to On Chico, because everything we do from here on out is on Chico. Joy Rose Finest, R.I.P. Here go the video.
You already know. Go follow my brother at Juano's World on YouTube. We got the song right now on Chico. Let's work.
Jane up did it. Yeah. Man, I'm doping in the shit they sniff. Man, I'm doping in that shit they sniff. I've been doing this shit. I've been selling that shit. Nigga, ain't pay shit. Nigga, I've been doing that. Me when I ain't had shit. Always held my head high, nigga. Always been on me. I always knew what the fuck I could do. I always put my nuts on the motherfucking table, nigga. Always took every opportunity, came my motherfucking way, nigga. Fuck you know about it. You hate that. So I'm still me. And I don't know nobody shit. Juano. Now every time I hit the booth, I'm gonna be spitting that crack. Still moving through the states like I'm holding that sack. Ain't got no time for anybody that's holding me back. And we ain't fucking with your feelings, we just moving off facts. Now every time I hit the booth, I'm gonna be spitting that crack. Still moving through the states like I'm holding that sack. Ain't got no time for anybody that's that's holding me back. And we ain't fucking with your feelings, we just dealing off facts. Fresher than a motherfucker, I be all in other states. Rolling with my boss, bitch, and we don't do no paper plates. Hungry than the sun, bitch, even though we just ate. Was a couple blue sleeves for the food on my plate. When you king of the jungle, you just mash on them snakes. When you got the Santos, upgraded from the tank. Got a lawyer, fuck jail. In New York, I keep a shank. Falling hard on 6 Ave, puffing on the loudest thing. Wanna do it like me when you knowing that you can't. That's why every time you hear my name, you gotta drop some hate. I ain't fucking with you boys, I'd rather fuck all on your bitch. And I don't never ever quit, that's how the fuck I got rich. Now every time I hit the booth, I'm gonna be spitting that crack. Still moving through the states like I'm holding that sack. Ain't got no time for anybody that's holding me back. And we ain't fucking with your feelings, we just moving off facts. Now every time I hit the booth, I'm gonna be spitting that crack. Still moving through the states like I'm holding that sack. Ain't got no time for anybody that's holding me back. And we ain't fucking with your feelings, we just dealing off facts. I ain't playing games with them, I have black. Hit them, have my baby back. We'll put some jack hoes with them, boss dog before the deal. Tell them fuck boys chill, from the buff to the chain. Yeah, even the nigga real. All these motherfuckers talking but ain't really saying shit. Tripping at the Gucci store cause they ain't had a 46. D-Town in this bitch with a Cartier store. Got the glasses, got the watch, but feeling I need more. Fuck it, I'ma buy my bitch a purse. I'ma get it till it hurts. I've been putting in the work, I'ma wear it on my shirt. Boy, don't get your ass hurt. I done had some cash murk, I can make your ass merge. You don't want this fucking now every time I hit the booth, I'm gonna be spitting that crack. Still moving through the states like I'm holding that sack. Ain't got no time for anybody that's holding me back. And we ain't fucking with your feelings, we just moving off facts. Now every time I hit the booth, I'm gonna be spitting that crack. Still moving through the states like I'm holding that sack. Ain't got no time for anybody that's holding me back. And we ain't fucking with your feelings, we just dealing off facts.
That's the song on Chico by my good brother Juano. Detroit, stand the fuck up.
Little old Chico, you know
Chico. It. Yes, sir. Salute, man. Give the inspiration behind that song. I know you just lost your brother a couple days ago, but prior to that, what was the influence behind that drum, man?
Man, I got a lot of nieces and I got a lot of nephews more specifically, but I got like upwards of like 40 some nieces and nephews, and I'm that uncle. You know what I'm saying? My man that just passed, he had 10. My brother that got killed a couple years ago, he had 19.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it costs a lot of money to be Uncle Juano. And they giving it away in this game. You know what I'm saying? But what we getting on this music, that ain't the raw and uncut.
Yeah.
And it ain't coming from people that did it. These people got a check from the blank man and came in the back to the hood with the bullshit. That in honesty, that ain't respectable.
Word.
Is that not what's happening? Because some of these guys was not shot callers before they got a record deal. Now was they?
No, absolutely not.
There you have it. I called shots. I mean, not to say that was a good thing. And quite frankly, my customer base wasn't looking like me, no way.
Mm.
Now, how many D-boys can say that?
Mm.
and back to what you, not a lot.
Right.
Not a lot. They used to call me Snowflake. That's a fact. That's another reason like why I couldn't rap. Because it would have been offensive to the wrong people at that time. So that's why I'm coming in now. But I see all these other guys, man, they getting it. They around my age, they doing it, they spitting what's real to them. It's a new emergent and shit. You see the Detroit rappers, they lighting it up.
Yep.
And you see now they didn't have their trouble, but you see their trouble go very different. Mm-hmm. Everybody be quiet, motherfuckers fall on their sword, keep their money and come home. Mm-hmm. It ain't going like it going these other places. That's not to say nothing, but right. I'm saying something.
All right, let's break it down there. Since you've been in the game and you know what I mean, you found your way up out of there, doing your music, doing the right thing. Talk about these rappers that can't find their way out of the shit and get caught up in this RICO. I know you've seen the DA out in, I believe, Fulton County, Georgia. This beautiful black woman ain't playing no motherfucking games with nobody. She's the goddamn Grim Reaper.
I'm coming into this business and I'm gonna
Yeah.
always be 100. So
Yeah.
I gotta toe a line. So I'm not just gonna shoot at them. You feel me?
Right.
But
Right.
I will answer your question to the situation because all in all, that's a young black man who needed a nigga like me in this ear. And it
Mm.
wasn't a nigga like me with the balls to say, yo, bro, period. And it's a lot of us sitting in the house going to work every day that then did it. But
Mm-hmm.
we may not want to say nothing for various reasons, but quite frankly, we need to, because look at that. It might annoy you, or you might have to, because you got that old nigga strength, so you're gonna be able to tap him out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, listen, but you don't, some of us don't want to go through that. And then you end up with 15, 16 niggas dead and another 10 in jail. When all it
Mm-hmm.
would have took was for you to tussle with them.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because, and they know what they doing. You pick an impoverished, non-developed boy that ain't even sure if he's a boy. You give him more money than everybody in this family ever had. Who the fuck gonna tell him anything?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My mama mean the world to me, but
Right.
even me being able to pay her bills, it puts a change in the situation.
Facts.
Let's be clear. I'm not about to sit here and tell you I'm some angel. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Being able to do that, and it's not the fact that my mama needed me. It's just she had me young. Every time what women be forgetting is your kids in the back of the car. They hear when you call somebody to borrow something. They hear when you call somebody to stunt. They hear when you cry. They heard all 8 conversations about that same one thing, and they taking that in. So believe you me, as soon as I could leave the house, I was trying to get paid. I had to get that hurt off my mom.
Dang.
That shit drove me a lot of places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts. But she
You
was
know,
she was gonna never she's gonna never be like like rent not paid or some shit like that, which is another thing. She was scared of credit and ownership. So all of them years of, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money. And it's like,
yeah.
Mom, let me buy you a house, but the mentality is different. So I
Yeah.
had to figure out a way to respect her, but move past where she was mentality wise. Even though she had taught me everything I knew, me
Right.
and her had to come to terms where it's like I got to take this somewhere else. You feel me?
Word. Change the paradigm. Change the mindset. That's how old are you, brother? You probably about my age.
37.
I'm 38. Yep, I knew it. And I could tell by your music, I could tell by your influences. And before we got on, you told me to listen to a couple of your songs. And obviously I've been listening prior to this interview. And I found the one I like. And the reason why I liked it is because I'm a heavy R&B head. I like R&B. I was born in the 80s. I grew up in the 90s. But even my
I
hip hop
love
is
the ladies.
R&B. You know what I'm saying? I love the ladies. And I
I
love
love the
motherfuckers
ladies, man.
that can talk that street shit, but at the same time, they can rap some shit to a woman. And you know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
nah,
a
bitch, I
lot of
love
these
you.
niggas ain't getting no pussy, Sam.
Oh, we
They
know
not
that.
getting no pussy. And that's why they doing some of the things they do. They ain't getting no pussy till the gave them that check. That's
Indeed.
why they act out like this. That's why a lot of these beefs started from we both then bought the same bitch off Instagram.
Yeah.
I
Big
mean, I'm coming into the game with my own women for the facts. You know what I'm
word.
saying? Oh,
Oh shit.
we gonna get
Yeah.
it in, man.
We about to play another record in the building real quick with my man Juano, Detroit Stand Up. He told me to pick a
All the
record of
time.
my choice this afternoon. And like I said, I'm an R&B head, man. I like the motherfuckers that like to talk to the ladies, man, because I love to talk to the ladies. I love you, baby. I love my wife. I'm a committed man now, but goddamn it, I still love women. I appreciate them from a
I
distance.
got a song perfect for you and your wife called
I'm a,
"Fucks with Me."
what is it called?
Fucks with me.
And that's why
Perfect.
I'm
I
about to play that.
guarantee it.
And that's why I'm about to play that goddamn song right now. Because the second I fucking heard it, I'm like, fucks with me. We're about to play fucks with me right now with my man Juano since he said it perfectly. Let's work.
addicted to you rubbing me. Don't even understand why you fucks with me. I love feeling when you explode on me. And at this point in my life, I guess I want you the most. And I really be needing how you pulling me close. And I appreciate how you don't speak on my hoes. And I'm infatuated how your bra match your toes. Be that guy in your life, then I guess I propose. But being queen of my universe, I'm meant to expose. Now you cooking me meals like I guess you supposed to do. But that don't compare to the feelings from holding you. Now you rub in my head, got you all in control. And you ain't never gotta worry about me doing you bold. I know they speculating, waiting how our story is told. Gonna be a fantasy pick as long as you don't fold. Hey, you riding shotgun till my ass get old. And we gon' go through everything like that bread with mold. Keep you close to my sack like the drugs I sold. And repeated climax is the sexual goal. Got me so open that you can drive a truck up my nose. Naked through the whole house like you don't own no clothes. At the thought of you, then it's just my way I'm on. Baby laid like the carpet, still something to trip on. Baby, I've been feeling for you touching me. I'm heavily addicted to you rubbing me. Don't even understand why you fucks with me. I love feeling when you explode on me.
Dog. 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 Hold on, let me unmute you.
Somebody mic muted.
That's you, man.
I'm coming with it.
I'm gonna tell you something. The only thing you need in there is a fucking somebody singing that hook. La na 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 na.
You think so?
I
thought it needed to come from an asshole like me. Cause men like me don't, you don't get to hear that appreciation. But I'm describing it. I'm confessing. You know, I'm appreciating. You know what I'm saying?
Loved it.
Word. I had to light a cigar. Shout out to FaZe. I can't smoke one of the ones like he smoked. He had like $1,000 cigar. But
yeah, he was holding me. FaZon's an OG, man. He definitely an OG in the game.
Hey, yeah. Hey, he hold it down for the dark skinned brothers. That's my dude.
Yeah. That's a wild dude, man. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody that stopped, tap in with the podcast and rock. Shout out to my cousin, old guy, doing his thing at Hip Hop Uncensored. We do the goddamn thing, man. This is how we work, man. So let's talk about the industry a little bit, man, and how you been navigating through this. Are you like you told me you're independent? It sounded like you were proud to be independent. It sounded like you were comfortable and you ain't want to not comfortable. I don't want to say that in a negative way, but you were cool in that place of independence. You ain't needed a deal or anything like that. I could be wrong. Talk about that, man. Are you looking for a deal? Does the music industry nowadays and the music that we hear in hip hop influence you to kind of want to change up the game? I hope not, but keep it 1,000, man. Let me know.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know. And to be honest with you, like, I'm at the bottom of the playlist. Like, which is funny because I can pay to get all the same things that these other artists get. My music is better than 90% of them. Why am I at the bottom of the playlist? Now, if in this interview I popped off a beef, I bet I'll go to the top of that motherfucker. You notice I pop a lot of shit, but I don't say nothing. It's no kill niggas in there. It's none of that. It's none of that nowhere in my music, even though it's that hard. And to be honest with you, I think you know how Google AdWords work. If I put some of them words, like dig this, the video you can't play. Why you can't play that video, but they can play Who I Smoke?
Yep. And it's a cartoon, and it should be harmless.
It's a cartoon. It count as a parody.
Yep.
It count as a parody, low key. Mm-hmm. So like in a court of law, we got 3-4 legs to stand on. We a tripod, but in real life, we can't play it. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, it's definitely hypocritical. It don't make no sense, man.
It ain't hypocritical. It's supposed to be that way. Now, if they let a nigga with sense get the microphone and get a record deal, what you think gonna happen? And you saw what happened to all up to T Grizzly broke the mold. But before that, they was signing Detroit niggas and shelving them because we come with that Juvenile. You know how Juvenile had two. He was saying that shit was a lot of common sense in there. And that's how Detroit rappers is. It's gonna be a shitload of common sense in there. We all got aunties we gotta listen to. All of us.
Let me ask you this.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. Did you see when Trick was on our show?
I seen some of it. Uncle Trick.
Word.
So you know I gotta hold it in a certain way because he'll come knock on my door.
Nah,
that's a fact. We a family here. Okay, just making sure we know.
I believe that. Nah, and it's all love right now, especially with Trick. That's family, man. I definitely appreciate that brother and everything he's done for this platform. He talked about the
He
no
been putting
fly.
it down since '91.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about him and his influence in Detroit.
Man, I went to Cordish Middle School. It was on Davidson. You know what I'm saying? And this wasn't his first song, but it was the first one that like broke out of the city called "Shake That Make That Booty Bounce," and they was passing out them tapes. You know what I'm saying? And outside the middle school, and he just been a factor in the town my whole life on every facet, whether it's political, entertainment, business. Shit, he helped people get cars. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I mean, and then like you may not agree with why he may ride on somebody, but we not seeing the whole playing field. He been here since '91. You know,
Right.
the first independent rapper to sell 1,000,000 records was Esham. Don't nobody acknowledge that. Tech Nine and Insane Clown Posse, all of that started with Esham.
Mm.
Detroit. People talk about independent rap, they leave him right off the top.
Why is that?
Why you think it is?
Mm.
They don't want a person from Detroit in certain positions. And he was independent too, and he sold 1,000,000 copies. And they
Right.
said it was because his music was more so on the demonic tip. But after they watched him, tried to after they, and the white boys kind of more so took it over and became the face of the movement. Then you got other rappers came in. Bone Thugs had the same 3-6. They had the same type of stuff, but Esham was first.
Mm.
Esham was first. And it's kind of funny that they could, and then you'll see it on some of these podcasts when they bring Esham's name up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call nobody out. It's, ooh, wasn't it devil worship? But in that same breath, they'll praise Paul and Juicy. I ain't got nothing against neither. I just got to always represent Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You know, we find the same problem out here in New Jersey and South Jersey in particular. We feel a lot of people in the industry, they'll come into our city, they'll spend or they'll make tons of money, a shitload of money, but won't do shit for the city, won't give back to the local artists, won't give back to the local media. Come in here, make a boatload of money, and get
Yeah.
the fuck out. And that's what Trick one of his
Well,
issues was with the no fly zone, people coming to Detroit and just coming in and making money and getting the fuck out and not showing love to the people in the city.
yeah.
Talk about that. How you feel about that?
Now see, Trick, he's on a higher level.
Right.
I'll explain it on the, I would if he was in I would have to call him Unc. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain it on my level. Um, Anybody music here gets a play. Like Cash Money was popping here when BG dropped It's All on You. When
Mm.
Lil Wayne was a part of the group, the BGs. Jeezy was popping here when his name was Lil J, and he had a double CD, hard side, soft side. He wasn't talking about bricks. He was talking about trying to cap a half a key and breaking it down. We was fucking with him then. All
Right.
DMX first song was playing here then. Everybody music, we knew about we had Too Short tapes, the ones he sold out the trunk. That's how music go here. Everybody get a play first here. Ask Rap a Lot, ask Outcat. Then you all get played here. Everybody guaranteed to sell out a show here because we coming out, whether we broke or not. You know, they asked Cat Williams why you come here in the middle of the recession. He said, I know them niggas got the money.
Mm.
And we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, everybody always able to come here and eat. Everybody always come here and get a fair play. Everybody always able to come here and be protected and treated as equal. But our artists don't get that when we go. We can't sell out. They not playing us on the radio.
Right.
The cash out dope boys, when I was in the field trade, we was taking their music all up and down 75. All in them titty bars. Now, the people knew that music, but it didn't pick up like how it should have.
Right.
It didn't pick up like how we did Jeezy. And they music been banging since fucking '09. I know. I had they CD, Team Eastside had they CD in my car, going to the K, going to the Dub. Never mind.
Mm. Yeah.
The
Word up. We're
old,
gonna get yes, sir. We're gonna get to some more goddamn music. We ain't incriminating nobody or nothing up in here on Viral Hip Hop News this evening. We don't do that here. You know what I'm saying? But we're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get
that's why I waited. That's why I waited to rap. Let me bust that to you. Fellas, they tell you it takes 7 years to dodge being indicted. That's a lie. You gotta be out of concert. You gotta be out of concert with everybody you was doing business with, even if they your friends, for 3 years solid. And then you need to be clean for 7 years after the 3 years of being out of contact with them. Now that's for conspiracy and all of that other shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That means you can't be Facebook friends. That means y'all can't be talking. That means you can't be hanging around. When you decide to change your life, if they your friends, they can love you from across the street, and that's just how that gotta be.
Word.
So remember that, because some people want to wake up and it's like, well, I started rapping today and I quit that yesterday. Nah, you was talking to that nigga this morning. You got to show a clear line cut break. I had to move myself, my baby mama, change everybody's phone number, moving to a different city. You understand? We had already started a business, so we got deeper into the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I had, because you need to, and if they catch you on the technicality, you need to be able to physically show paperwork, taxes, phone records that you really changed or you really ain't even around them, because if they catch you on conspiracy, that means they ain't got you red-handed. So you need to show, you need to have just as much paperwork to show you separated yourself from these people as they got to show that you did.
Mm.
And that's why the picture thing was an issue, because it's hard for me to do that. And some of my friends have passed. I don't have pictures, but I'm from that. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Right.
we doing the interview in a comfortable spot. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when you see me on my YouTube page, you see me moving through the hood in the way that I'm coming.
Word.
But I ain't sitting in no closet giving these kids bad advice either.
Right. Not at all.
I'm
Not at
out
all.
here and I'm giving the real game, no matter what it costs me.
Before we get to the last song, I definitely want to ask you this, because we see the music that's being promoted, and we see, I mean, there's a lot of people out here saying protect black art, but a lot of these brothers are out here writing exactly what they did in their lyrics and shit too. So talk about that, man. How to separate, just really separate what they got going on in this shit between their music and why it's so important, brother.
Man, you gotta pick. You can't be a man if you ain't standing on something. You can't be a boss if you ain't standing on something. You gotta pick. Like I had to pick. I didn't give up my family, so to speak, but I gave up a lot of shit for this choice. Cause once I made it legit, my son's mother looking at me like, well, you make 6 figures, we could just, and it's like, no, I want more out of life. Nigga, you gotta pick. Put your nuts on the table or take your ass home. And it's gonna be some costs, it's gonna be some losses. And if you ain't trying to pay him, you ain't no boss. And that's on Chico, because that's what the fuck he would have said.
Word up on Chico. If y'all ain't hear that single, go check that single out now on Chico on my brother Juano's page. We played that single a little
Spitting
earlier.
that crack.
Here, run that motherfucker back, man, and show my man some love. We about to
Please
play his
do.
last song. Go ahead,
I
brother. My
need
bad.
some subscribers, bro. Oh
Hell
my
yeah,
damn.
that's what we about to do. You look, Juano's YouTube page after this video is over will be in the description box at the top of the page. Go click that link if you're watching it live now. If you're watching it tomorrow, if you're watching it next week, I need everybody to go subscribe to my brother, man, and show him some love and let him know Viral Hip Hop News sent you. But we're about to get to the last song. It's called Community Dick. Let's get to work.
My baby mama tripping, she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating.
Hold on, Sam. That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one?
That's the wrong one. Yeah,
Hold on.
that's when. Hey, that's the first version I made when I first started rapping, and I just put it out. It's one that got a jersey on it.
We're going to get it right. I
That
got
right
you
there,
right
you
here.
see, my man.
Bang.
Check the mix.
My baby mama tripping, she been
Follow
going
my
through
brother
my
Juano.
phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. I'm raw dog on film, couldn't lie. Black, no, blowing on that loud pack, sipping cognac. I had to let it go, cause I ain't finna stop. Facts. My young bitch mad, swear I'm never growing up. Taking shots after shot, but I'm never throwing up. My freak chick fuck me like she trying to have a baby. My whole life on the table, boy, I been crazy. A lot of work, been pumped, never been lazy. It's cash money money in the trunk, but it's no baby. She ticking on me like a clock, baby girl hot. Do I lie? Tell her how many others I got. I guess not. Headed over to the one spot. My windshield tinted, couldn't tell her ass no. She tryna blow on the go, cause I'm about to pop. Be my girlfriend, I'ma have to tell her nah. Motor coming out the hood, pedal to the flow. JL's banging hard, yeah, I know you hear me, ho. 6 Mile in this bitch, yeah, really though. And shots in the air for my fucking big bro. E hat still trying to fix it all back. And peace to the zone where you most known at. Back to the bars, I ain't never letting up. Going hard for a bitch, you only live once. Smoking papers, no blunt, shit, I can't breathe. And black lives been mattered, understand me. Rucci spending money tucked, cause I been winning. Naked women everywhere, I can't stop grinning. The devil all in my ear, wanna keep sinning. I pray to God that I last, cause she kept spitting. It's been my life since 07, no bullshitting. No slipping on my mission, gotta represent the mitten. Now I'm playing with the pearl, hidden in the kitten. I should've known she was coming when twitching, all in it, face dripping, baby, pay attention and hold it open for me once I get you in position. Grabbed her up by her neck, told her ass, listen, she ain't let me hitting weeks, wanna feel me missing. My one bitch playing games, wanna make me scream. She licked the king so clean, wouldn't dare complain.
That's my man's song, Community Dick, on Viral Hip Hop News right now.
Hey, look, that song. Hey, that song, the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you were saying, man, it's okay to be real about your real life.
Hell yeah.
It's okay. These guys, man, they know they ain't waking up in them tight ass pants really trying to kill somebody. They trying to be sexy.
Word up. You taking selfies and shit. Nigga, you ain't trying to hurt nobody.
Man, look, you asked me about rappers and people supporting Detroit. It's something I gotta show you. Cause Uncle E40, Earl Stevens,
let me get you.
Uncle E40, Earl Stevens, I've been fucking with him since the mailman. You know what I'm saying? Uncle E40, he fucks with it. He always can be legit. I met Be Legit personally. They always come here. They've been coming here since the early 90s. They always fuck with our rappers. So E40 got a Detroit ID. Facts. BG too. But E40 and Too Short, #1.
Word up. Love to E40. Love
they
to
support
Detroit.
Detroit.
We know, the good sister Sugar T, E40's sister. She's a friend of the show, man. Shout out to the Bay.
I had the biggest crush on her, boy. Check niggas PHing on the play and make it bad. You know, I was in New York getting this tattoo. They ain't know who Mia X was. Man, I almost lost my goddamn mind. Like, you don't know now, but we ain't gonna get into that. But you know, Mia X, Mama Mia. Like, music here is different. We accept it all, man. People so territorial, they miss good music.
Especially on the East Coast, I could say that. I could admit that. You know what I mean? We stick straight to the East Coast until we started getting knocked over the head with some dope ass music from other places and had to really learn how to appreciate it. But it took a minute. It took too long.
Now you see the chess move of my music and shit getting mixed and mastered in New York, don't you?
I understand.
Because
that's why initially I thought it was New York. And I was like, wait a minute. Now, all right, I see what
I fucks with them. Platinum Sound Studios, my engineer for Jew Finesse. You know what I'm saying? I got a videographer out there. Matter of fact, because New Yorkers be real funny when you don't shout them out or show them they love back. You know what I'm saying? You know, so CB from Brooklyn on the security tip, T on the beach in Harlem. All of these people welcomed me in and showed me love, brought me to their city. They didn't hype themselves up about who they was or where their position was at. They showed me what they could do. And we did some of the shit you seen, and we got more shit coming. You know, the same thing down in Tampa. But I ain't put that out there yet. You know what I'm saying? But we working. And I'm going to move through the same way I moved through these. That's what the song's saying. The same way me and Chico moved through these states with them packs, I'm coming through here with this.
Definitely appreciate you, Juano, on Viral Hip Hop News Live this evening, man. Let the people know where they can find you. I'm about to put your YouTube platform up on the screen
Please,
now so people get, you know what I'm saying? Let me get us up out.
At Juano's World, baby.
Y'all see it up
at Juano's World. I'm at Juano's. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He got 293 subscribers right now. he better have 400 by the motherfucking morning. Let's get
Come
the
on,
work.
run them likes up, baby. Help the nigga out.
Run them numbers up, run them likes up, man. Show some love to this brother, a real brother out here trying to do the real things, the right things, and got some good goddamn music, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you tapping in with me. I appreciate you and your support, man, and keep rocking with me, man. Let's stay up and let's stay connected with each other, and I got your back, bro. I support your music.
I'm listening to you every day, man. And I can come back to you to premiere my next video because you asked me about a deal, and I feel like this. I could just set up a network, and I come to you for that. And and that way, that's your traffic. You feel me?
You already know.
You know, they ain't fucking with us, so fuck them.
Exactly. We got to fuck with each other, and this is why I'm doing what we're doing, and this is why this is important for us to fucking keep supporting one another, man, because if they ain't going to help, goddamn it, we got to help one another.
I see that big ass studio. You see the watch? We don't need them.
Word up. You already know, man.
We gonna get it in. Oh, shout out to Uncle E40 because, like I say, he fuck with the D. Shit, sponsor me because I drink it. My girl, come on, man. I can't tell you what I spend on that shit. That's why it's on ice. You see my shit hot, her shit on ice. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
My man.
Man, y'all have a good night, man.
You too,
yes,
brother.
sir.
Juano, go follow that brother. Show him
what
some
up,
love.
though?
You already know. Peace out, brother.